Welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today I want to talk about what took place at the White House Crypto Summit, or actually what didn't take place. There was a lot of disappointment across the crypto community, and I want to talk a little bit about that, but I also want to talk about what we should be looking for in the next 30 to 45 days. Now, first, before I get into this, I'm not a financial advisor, and if you guys like these videos that I make, the support links are down below in the description and also the comment section. So there was a lot of expectations, and I'm not even going to say hype about the crypto reserve. And it's because of how things led to the crypto reserve and some of the things that the SEC was doing and what Trump was saying that led a lot of people to believe that things were going to be a lot different and you would get certain announcements and so on. And some of the things that happened and took place did cause some confusion, and it actually hurt the markets more than help the markets. And I did share that I was looking for short-term gains like 20 or 30% on some cryptos, and that didn't really happen. So the biggest disappointment was the XRP case not being dismissed. And for the last couple of weeks, that's all the SEC has been doing, dismissing against Kraken, Coinbase, and these different crypto entities or projects. Every single day I've been hearing the SEC dropping case after case after case, and we didn't get it with XRP. And a lot of people were disappointed that they didn't use this crypto conference to announce that they were dismissing the case. But also people were expecting additional coins being announced concerning the crypto reserve. I even shared with you that I thought Dogecoin would be the first in line before any other cryptocurrency. But what took place was one of Trump's cabinet members kind of downplayed the fact that he had mentioned Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and ADA as the 5 cryptos that were going to be in the reserve. They kind of downplayed that and said, well, he was just mentioning cryptos, that could be in the reserve or whatever. But that caused the markets to dip a little bit because it caused some confusion. Trump is saying one thing and then somebody else in his administration is saying something else. I mean, as far as I know, we didn't get any other cryptos that were going to be a part of the reserve. We didn't get that short-term gain. But I did share with you guys that the real news is when the United States government is actually buying Bitcoin for the crypto reserve. Now, he did say that the Bitcoin for the reserve will not be sold, right? At least under his administration anyway. But I do think that you're still going to see Bitcoin being announced for the Sovereign Wealth Fund. I still believe that's coming. Now, the other disappointing thing is that all the confiscated cryptocurrency the United States has, they hadn't audited it yet. They don't even know how much they have of whatever cryptocurrencies they've confiscated in the past. That's going to be part of the reserve. And that would have been nice to have. At least it would have been a more positive announcement for the crypto summit, but we didn't get that either. They just announced that they are going to do an audit. And I think that should have already been done already. But you know what? Trump has only been in there since January the 20th, and we are expecting him to move really fast, and he is moving really fast on certain things. He's just not moving as fast as we like. Maybe they could have put off the White House Crypto Summit for at least a week. I think it would have been a lot more positive for the markets. Bitcoin is currently sitting at 86,286, Ethereum at 2,200, XRP at $2.33. Now, Bitcoin took a hit over the crypto summit, and I keep saying, folks, just really try, if you can afford to, make Bitcoin part of your portfolio. And we expect Bitcoin to help move our alt bags, then you need to be a part of helping it trying to get to that point. Not only that, it's less Bitcoin the bots trade. Time is short. We're going to have a short bull run that may take Bitcoin between 125 and 150,000. And this is what I want to share with you guys to prepare yourself for, right? Because there is a major correction coming after we have this short bull run. And then after the correction, we're going to go on another bull run to complete this cycle. So what we are looking for is the top of this bull run. I have shared different perspectives and opinions, people who read the charts or financial experts, and they're all saying that this Bitcoin bull run before the correction is going to be between 125 and 150,000. Now, I've shared with you in the past that when Bitcoin made its bull run in 2021, there were coins that reached their all-time high before Bitcoin did, around the month that Bitcoin did, and after Bitcoin did. So with some cryptocurrencies, you are going to have to figure out the top. But once Bitcoin starts dropping, everything else is going to start dropping too as well. And so you're going to have to figure out what percentage of your portfolio are you willing to sacrifice, because I know that most of you are buyers and holders. I'm a buyer and holder, but I do swing trade sometimes, and I used to try to swing trade a whole lot more. And so that's what we're trying to figure out is the top. And you have to think about it like this, especially for those of you who want to prosper. Are you willing to let go 50% or 75% of your portfolio before this correction? But let's say Bitcoin reaches its top, right? Let's just say 140,000. Everybody's in agreement that this is the top. XRP is at $8, right? What's going to happen when Bitcoin starts to drop? If XRP hasn't hit its top yet, it will. And if it has, it's going to go down with Bitcoin. I know a lot of people are like, well, I'm never giving up my XRP. But if you want to prepare yourself, to increase your wealth, right? Because I'm sharing this because I want you guys to start thinking about these things. Because if you don't, after this correction, you might be waiting 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 months, and yet you didn't profit from this major correction that is taking place beforehand. So I just want people to be prepared and to think about what cryptos are you willing to let go. Now, I know one thing for sure. If I own any coins that are not on exchanges or they're not moving forward on exchanges, I can name a few, and I won't do that right now. I'm going to be letting all of those coins go completely. Because after this next major correction, there's going to be even more meme coins and other regular coins that are just going to, fade away. Are those coins really going to succeed after the next major correction? So that's what we're looking for, is for the top. And you need to figure out what percentage of your portfolio are you going to be willing to let go, especially if you need the funds. If you don't need the funds and you're just, buying and holding, and waiting for those peak prices, then that's fine. But I know there's a lot of people here that you don't want to be waiting again after this major correction. Those are just some thoughts. I may be completely wrong, but I just wanted to share some of these things because, I see a lot of things that people are talking about or writing about, whether it's in the wealth transfer community or it's in the crypto community. A lot of people that held on to coins in the last major bull run because they thought it was going to keep going past 69,000. A lot of those people have a lot of regrets of not selling and taking profit. So over the next 30 to 45 days, I am expecting Bitcoin to reach between 125,000 and 150,000. And at some point, I will be saying when I'm selling off, and this is just the short term, and that's what we're looking at. I'm not trying to figure out when Bitcoin's going to reach 1 million or nothing like that, or when XRP is going to reach $100 and all that. All of that right now is completely fruitless. So people need to focus on what's in front of them so that they can take advantage of the market corrections when they come up. And that's what hopefully that a lot of you will do. So some of those announcements that we're looking for concerning XRP, hopefully we get that in the next week, 2 weeks at the very most. And hopefully some other positive announcements and some other announcements relating to the United States actually buying cryptocurrency, because I think that's where, we're going to start to see things really move. Anyways, folks, that's all that I have for this today. I thank you guys for listening. God bless.